Alright, welcome back. I am the Toxic Gamer, and this is another episode of the Riftbreaker. Let's get started. Alright, last episode we're waiting for this building to get finished, which is the alien research building. Looks like we're still waiting. But that's okay. Let's see if we're getting any cobalt in. If I can remember how to do that. Let's go to the resource thing. We're not getting cobalt yet. Oh, them things take a long time to build too. Alright, what do we got going on? Let's move that up in the line. Oh, I feel like research is taking forever. Although, I guess with a normal playthrough, you're not just sitting there watching it. Oh no. Yup. I'm an idiot. I forgot about upgrading those. That will significantly increase our production, or research speed. 17 seconds left on that. To upgrade those. Let's wait to get this next one ready. Then we'll go stand at a mine for a minute. And those might have
research laboratory
like 2
construction
upgrades.
finished. We have to supply it with clean water to keep it operational. You can produce clean water by placing a pump in any type of liquid and delivering it to a water filtering plant for processing. Connect the output from the water filtering plant to the alien research laboratory using pipes.
Finally! The Alien Research Lab is operational. We can start gathering research samples and scanning the local flora and fauna. We can use the bioscanner to begin collecting samples without destroying the environment. It's the safest and most efficient way to advance our research. This is so exciting! We can finally start working on the thing that we came here to do.
That's my scanning ray.
Ashley, don't forget that our prime...
Alright, research station. Flora cultivator. Those 2 things
The
are
objective
very
is to
important.
establish a two-way portal back to Earth to enable human colonization of Galatea 37.
That's true, but we also have to study this planet to ensure that it is safe for colonization, and to minimize the damage done to the local ecosystem by future colonists.
Minimizing damage to the local ecosystem is listed at the end of the official list of priorities of this mission.
I'm the only human on this planet. I can set my own list of priorities.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base. The planetary geomapping procedure is in progress, calculating coordinates for possible rift jump locations. The process will soon be completed. Orbital scanner geomapping procedure finished. We have gathered a lot of very useful information about the planet and found traces of rare elements in multiple locations around the globe.
Yeah, there's
One
another
of
upgrade
Galatea's
waiting.
continents appears to be a barren desert that has been scorched by intense radiation and very intense solar activity. These harsh conditions are most probably caused by the high condensation of radioactive elements like uranium or thorium. Our scans have located a safe rift jump location for an initial scouting mission.
Gaining access to uranium would allow us to construct nuclear power plants and some heavy weaponry. This should make surviving on Galatea much easier.
The second interesting area is densely covered by acidic clouds of unknown origin. Spectral analysis detected traces of palladium scattered throughout this geographical zone. I have marked a safe rift jump location for initial reconnaissance on the orbital scanner interface. Warning! A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack. Titanium has been detected in a large zone of intense volcanic activity. The orbital scanner has been providing some strange readings from this area, with temperatures ranging from 800 to 100 Kelvin. On top of that, it is entirely impossible to get any sensible magnetic field readings from this area. We were able to find a safe rift jump location within the volcanic zone. However, you should expect extreme environmental conditions.
As you can see, a lot of stuff just opened up. Or as you just heard, I guess. You didn't see it for sure.
All of these locations contain extreme environmental hazards and unknown species of creatures. We should upgrade our equipment as much as we can before venturing out into these new biomes.
Alright, let's see. We need the, no. Alright, a resource. Okay, if I've already got 2 coming up, where's 1? Alright, it must be I'm looking at the wrong. A carbonium factory. I should be able to research that without having the other one. I'm missing it down here in the thing somewhere. It should be right here. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Resource synthesis. Basically making something out of nothing. But using a lot of energy to do it. Okay, so we've got 3 missions unlocked. The radioactive desert, acid plain, and volcanic areas. Right, this is obviously going to get us uranium. This gets us rhodonite. And this gets us fortunite. Now, how these work is you don't actually, you go there to research it, and then you unlock a next place to go and build a sub base or an outpost. Alright, so I guess let's do the uranium one. Well, first let's see. Primaries 2 is next, which is what one of the things we'll need. Let's, because uranium was going to kick our butt. Actually, all of them are. They're pretty hostile. Or we might be able to upgrade this. No, we need more carbonium. Alright, let's just go do a mission. Radioactive it is. Come on, you can do it. Don't freeze on me. Okay. After this episode, I'll be definitely taking my computer to figure out what the heck's going on.
Rift jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress.
The natural background radiation in this area is very high. It would kill most living organisms from Earth.
My standard radiation shielding can withstand these levels of exposure without any damage. However, if the background radiation is so high in this area, then we can expect much more intense sources of gamma particles. These could pose a serious threat.
The protective atmosphere is also very thin in this area. UV radiation from the sun could pose a real threat. No wonder this area looks like a desert. We'll have to improve environmental shielding on our structures before setting up a larger outpost in this area.
Ashley, we should gather more data about this area. We can later use the readings from my sensors to develop improved radiation and UV shielding for both my armor and our structures.
Okay, let's try to scout as much area as possible to feed your sensors with enough data. Our sensors are indicating large quantities of tanzanite within the...
We can use tanzanite as a catalyst for production of high-energy weaponry and equipment. It would be great if we could gather large quantities of this mineral to create something useful.
A broader arsenal of weaponry could undoubtedly help us survive against all these new hostile species. Let's start researching tanzanite handling.
These green crystals are emitting a lot of gamma radiation. Try not to stand too close to them, or they will damage my armor.
So literally right now I'm just running around, watching this number go up. They had a lot more of these cave things when they did the whole subterranean expansion. Which people were upset about. Because it was retroactive. So you had a base, a large base. There was often holes in it when you launched after that. Which would have pissed me off too, but of course.
technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. Ashley, you've placed this structure on quicksand. It is going to slowly sink into the sand. We should research extra stable floor tiles so we can place them over quicksand to prevent sinking. Ashley, I'm detecting a new species of creatures that have very unusual movement characteristics.
That sounds very interesting. The creatures in this biome are unlike anything that we've seen before. Let's go to its suggested location and try to learn more about it.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
God, I can't wait till I can get the auto repair drones. Yeah, so this type of mission, or piece of mission, tends to be more, like progress faster kind of thing usually.
Fascinating. Look at this creature. It has a very dense and thick carapace, yet it moves very swiftly over sand. We should study this species further.
I can sense a few of these creatures in this area, but this won't be enough to gather samples for research.
Let's pass this creature's characteristics to the orbital scanner and look for a location where we can find more of them.
Affirmative, Ashley. We should have some results available shortly.
Okay, that one.
Orbital scanning completed. We found a location that looks like a breeding ground for the Stregoros species. We can go there to study it further.
The Stregoros species is fascinating. Its carapace is built from an incredibly strong and light form of carbochitinous plating. It's perfect for these sandy deserts, as it allows these creatures to move quickly over quicksand despite their mass. We've gathered enough samples to start researching new technology that will enable us to place special floor tiles over quicksand that will prevent our buildings from sinking.
Well, that didn't get me anywhere. There are a lot more of these left than there used to be.
The sun is very intense today and is still intensifying. There's no atmospheric shielding in this desert. It's going to start dealing serious damage soon.
The sun is burning us and our structures. It's dangerous, but this activity should not last very long. The sun's activity is decreasing. Heat and radiation levels are returning back to normal.
I'm really using this. I want to see these weapons. There's some interesting.
Environmental scanning completed. We've gathered enough data to start developing advanced UV shielding and radiation shielding in the alien laboratory.
Mr. Riggs, I think that we can use the natural background radiation data that we've just gathered to filter out the naturally occurring radiation within the desert dome. We can use the orbital scanner to search for even higher condensations of radiation to pinpoint a possible location for extracting nuclear fuel necessary to finish constructing the Rift Station.
Affirmative, Ashley. We should have some results available shortly. Orbital scanning completed. Ashley, we've detected a new area within the desert biome that can potentially contain higher condensations of radioactive elements. I have marked its location on the orbital scanner interface.
Excellent. We should go there as soon as possible. It would also be good to have the radiation shielding research finished before going on that mission.
Alright. Yeah, we don't do an outpost here. There we go. Acid cluster grenades. Interesting, never had those before.
Research completed.
Cool. Back to headquarters. That was just telling us that we won't be able to go back to that specific place, which is fine. And they're generated. I just needed the research information.
It's good to be back at HQ. I feel much safer here.
Ashley, remember that we can travel between planetary locations using the orbital scanner interface whenever you are ready. You can also check our list of objectives on that screen. Warning! Seismic anomaly detected.
I feel the ground moving below us. It's not a typical earthquake.
Warning! Energy blast incoming.
What is going on? Where did that light come from?
The light flash resulted from a sudden energy eruption, and the earlier seismic anomaly must have been caused by an enormous object moving deep underground.
Did the earthquake cause the flash? That's quite unusual. Mr. Riggs, can you locate the source of the energy emission?
Affirmative, Ashley. I have marked its approximate location on your map. It is very close. Please maintain caution when visiting that site.
Many of the more advanced buildings require a lot of cobalt to be built or upgraded. There's not enough of this resource in this area to cover our needs. Mr. Riggs, can you calibrate the planetary scanner to search for more cobalt?
Affirmative, Ashley. I'm starting the scanning procedure right now. Orbital scanning completed. We have found a new planetary location that is rich in cobalt deposits and would be perfect for establishing a new cobalt mining outpost.
Excellent. It's even located within the tropical zone, so it should be more hospitable than the other areas of the planet that we visited. Let's go there as soon as possible.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction. I've detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location and see what we can learn.
The moon is no longer visible. Things are getting back to normal. For construction. Research completed.
That's the top. Should have enough power production, I think. But we'll see. I've still got upgrades waiting on those. Damn.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
3,500 to upgrade that. Because that really should be my next focus, is upgrading our research potentiality. Did we get defenses put up all the way around? Some of them. Yeah.
Base is under attack.
Interesting. Oh no, we didn't. Alright, let's do that. As you can see by that plus sign, we've got upgrades for turrets too.
group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Still not enough power income, damn. Say those are expensive to run. And we'll have a lot more of them. I think that's the wind power is just bad on this roll of the world. I feel like those moved faster before on previous playthroughs. But anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode. So I am the Dyslexic Gamer. You've been watching the Riftbreaker. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just being there. All right. Have a good one.